Wendy, we found another video from the Prime Minister's own office that seems to break the same rules. But this time, the Defense Department doesn't seem worried. Once again, you can clearly see the faces of several members of Canada's Special Forces. We blurred them, given the security concerns we're discussing, but right now, anyone can download an unblurred version straight from the Prime Minister's own website.
The PM will provide bomb disposal.
They are literally the same images used in a different video that the Prime Minister's office pulled down Tuesday after media raised questions about security. Journalists who traveled to Iraq with the Prime Minister were made to sign waivers saying they wouldn't identify Special Forces personnel. That's to avoid making those soldiers and their families targets for extremists. Earlier this week, when those first videos came under scrutiny, officials admitted someone had messed up.
Obviously, an error was made. That is regrettable. The images were removed as soon as this was brought to the attention of the Prime Minister's office.
And they said they'd stop it from happening again.
The protocols are being reviewed to ensure that such an error does not occur in the future.
But this video is still online. The Department of Defense sent us this statement. The Canadian Armed Forces reviewed the video and still images on the Prime Minister's website and can confirm it was cleared for release. So why was one video okay and not the other? Was that initial security breach just not that serious in the first place? Or do officials just want to turn the page on this whole incident? The Prime Minister's office isn't commenting. There's another issue, too. When those first videos came to light, there were initial claims they'd already been vetted by the Defense Department. CBC News has confirmed that vetting never happened. The NDP calls the whole incident evidence of prime ministerial propaganda.
Clearly, the priorities of the Prime Minister Prime Minister's office are based on that rather than the security of Canadians.
It is clear there are different security standards for different situations. When Sergeant Andrew Doiron was killed after a so-called friendly fire incident, the Defense Department released these photos, which clearly identify several Special Forces members. Today, the Defense Department explained it's at the discretion of military leadership, saying it's a combination of threat assessment and adequately honoring the fallen that make it appropriate to release those photos. Wendy?
Thanks so much, Catherine. Catherine Cullen.